Yeah, hang on a second. Yeah. Trying to break everything I have. Rip my glasses off, rip my headset off. Just need to chill out is what I need to do. Welcome to the Eccles Ice Arena in North Logan, Utah. It is Utah State Aggies ice hockey on the Aggie Blue Ice YouTube channel. Tonight's opponent, all the way in from Colorado, it's CSU, Colorado State University. It's the Rams. We're on a little bit early tonight for you to enjoy the warm-ups. Still 4 minutes on the warm-up clock. And we will take a moment and go through the starting lineups. First of all, I am Steve Coleman. My son Lane will run the camera tonight as always. And Shaylee, who usually runs our clock, is out of action tonight. So most likely we will not have the clock running. You'll have to rely on me for clock and time updates. Oh no, that could go bad. Last night the Aggies hosted the University of Wyoming, and the Cowboys started off with a really nice opening period. It was 1-1 at the end of one, and as time went on, they seemed to be a little bit sluggish, did the Cowboys, in the final score, 7-1. The Aggies played great. Of note, a youngster, Rob Duque, usually a defenseman for the Aggies team and a newcomer this year, played forward and had some quality minutes. He's out of the lineup tonight, and inserted back in is Chris Cutshall, who was a healthy scratch last night. Looks like I'll go it alone on the broadcast. Lane may put on the headset, but we don't have a helper tonight, so it is just me. Starting lineups coming up here for Colorado. The defensive pairing, Nate Morris and Kyle Knife. Number 4 and 24 respectively. The centerman tonight starting is Giles, and he wears number 10. The wingers, Cody Taylor and Brandon Brayburn. And that can't be right. Barban is the name, Brandon Barban, B-A-R-B-A-N. And the goaltender tonight for the Rams is number 31, Kitagawa, and they call him Kitty. We'll have to see how that turns out. The Aggies are used to cats, Weber State Wildcats and the BYU Cougars. So it may not turn out very well for him, as those two teams are regularly worked over by Utah State. On the Aggies side of the ice, checking the roster and the starting lineup tonight. Defensive pairing, Todd Renee, number 1, and he's paired with number 2, that is CJ Westlake. Starting at center, number 22 is Frank Flight, and he is paired tonight with Brett Fernandez, number 8, and number 15, Austin Moser. Typically, Moser and Cutshall play on that line with Fernandez. It is the speed line for the Aggies, but last night Fernandez did play on that line with Flight and Moser, and Coach Eccles has decided to stay with that lineup. We'll see where Cutshall falls in place tonight as he is dressed and on the ice. And with the third start in a row for Utah State, and he's been red hot. It is number 31, Austin. It's Austin Willenborg. Forward-looking action. The Aggies play tomorrow night right here at the Eccles Ice Arena at 7 o'clock. It is a rematch game that the Aggies need to and would like to win. It's against CU. Well, I call it a rematch because they did play CU over in Colorado last weekend at the Martin Luther King Classic, actually 2 weekends ago. And the final score, 4-3. The Aggies fell in that game. At the time of that game took place, the Aggies ranked number 2 in the West, and CU was number 12. So it definitely hurt the Aggies in the standings. They did drop, and then after last week's game to BYU, they dropped from number 2 down to number 4. Of course, the Aggies fighting for that automatic berth to the national championship game in Columbus, Ohio. They're hoping to skip regionals. Following the game tomorrow night, next weekend, you will see the Aggies in action next Thursday night. It is the Mountain West Conference Championship. They play Montana Tech next Thursday night. The following 2 games will be Friday and Saturday in Provo, Utah. That's BYU, which is 3.5 hours from where I'm at. And we will make that trip for a Friday, Saturday game in Provo. So we have all 3 games, or hockey, all 3 nights next weekend as well, Thursday, Friday, and the championship game will be on Saturday night. So a good weekend of hockey this weekend and next. And I think that's as far as my brain works. I have no idea what's on the schedule following next week. And you go ahead and comment on our YouTube channel there. Appreciate all comments. And those of you that want to send text, my number is 208-406-1603. And you can also comment on Messenger, Facebook Messenger. And for those of you that aren't friends with me yet on Facebook, send the request out. Again, my name's Steve, and the last name Coleman. The number is 208-406-1603. Besides Rob Duquet played well last night, Osti had a phenomenal game in net. Last weekend he shut out BYU, and he had the shutout going last night. A little miscue on the defense. Let one of the Wyoming Cowboys glide his way in all alone in front of the net. And surprised Osti a little bit. It was an unexpected turnover right in front of the net. So Osti, like we said, has been red hot. Also last night, Frank Flight, number 22, had a great game. And there was some aggressive play by Gavin Lubin last night. As always, the penalty killing line for the Aggies has played great this season. That's centered by number 3, Drew Decker. And Dagan Walton has been playing fantastic. We will take a moment here for the national anthem. Well, that was interesting. An induction ceremony as a new or a current military serviceman extended his connection or employment, or what do you call it, his enlistment in the military right here in front of us at the Eccles Ice Arena. I should know those things. My grandfather being an officer in the Canadian military. I don't know if that, I'm sure that's a proud unit up there in Canada. No offense, Nats. Well, we're set. And CSU will control the opening faceoff. Fernandez hustles after it, though, and able to punch it deep. Fernandez again on the puck, and it stays deep in the Ram zone. The Aggies a little off stride there as the puck came to the neutral zone. And a whistle and an offside call. Will be a neutral zone face-off. Happy Friday night, everyone. I can't think of a better place to be than an Aggies hockey game. Top line for the Aggies stayed on. And now CSU finally able to clear the zone for the first time. They're into the Aggies. End of the ice. Picked up and worked forward there by Goodman. He's behind the net and then ridden out of the play nicely by Frank Flight. They spin one toward the net from the blue line. Osti just steers it to the corner. And now Goodman tries to line up Rene, and Rene just stepped out of the way. Behind the net, the Rams take it away. They try to center, and good defensive play there again. It is Todd Rene. Hustling in, and there's a good check on Moser as Weir came over and threw the shoulder. Moser's going to drift over. He'll take a line change as the rest of his mates are already on the bench. David Higgs, first touch of the night, and he throws a pass, and it's a strike to McJimsey, and then he misstrides Alex Herman, and he battles into the corner. The Rams came to play tonight as they throw the check towards Herman, and that's Weir again, trying to get the physical play started right off the bat here for CSU. Forecheck for the Aggies is on, and it is Kitagawa who sets it up behind the net. They lose the puck, however, and charging for it is Josh Kirkvliet. They play it away from him, but he has help, and it's loose in front. Now CSU will gather it up and throw a clearing pass across, and then a centering attempt is knocked down by Alex Herman. The puck comes to the neutral zone. CSU's offside. Now they touch up, and it's chase ball behind Osti. And he gives the puck away. A little miscue as he found on a pass, but David Higgs came back to help. Herman gathers it right at his own blue line, and he'll stomp his way through the neutral zone. Look at the net, one hand on his stick. Wants to center, and he's forced behind the net on a good defensive play there by CSU. It's number 12, Hellman. Coming away with the puck, however, is Josh Kirkvliet. He's on a big circle right at the blue line, spins it toward the net, and it crashes off the glass behind the cage. This will come to the point, and Higgs sends one toward the net. That's knocked down high up on the defensive side. And it's Kirkvliet again along the wall. He sends a sharp angle shot. It was on net. And Kitagawa just got a piece. Here's Kyle Mueller at the point. He just sends it in, keeping the puck deep. O'Brien tries to settle a bouncing puck. It'll skip away from him and come to the far point. O'Brien again knocks the puck down, and now CSU finally able to clear. With the angle, it's Mueller. A nice pass up to O'Brien. O'Brien will have room to work. He's in along the hash marks, puts on the brakes, and then he's checked out of the play by Hayduk. Charging forward are the Rams. They're right in on net, and Austin made a save, and a great defensive play from Gavin Lubin to deny the player the opportunity to dance in front of Austin. Now the game's starting to pick up as both teams race end to end. That one right on net for Dagan Walton, and Kitagawa's going to hang on. That was Power, number 9 for CSU, shows some speed on that right-hand side. Gavin Lubin had to scream down the middle of the ice to catch up with him and forced him outside of that near post. Face off inside the Ram zone. It is that opening line of Flight. Moser and Fernandez behind the net. Flight sends it in front on the backhand, and it's cleared out by the defense. Flight's on it again, right in that face-off circle. Dribbles on net, tipped by Fernandez. Still loose, and CSU clears the zone. They had Kitty out of play as Kitagawa upended and off the mark. He made the first save. The puck from Fernandez got tipped underneath him, and he did a good job to keep it out of the net. This is going to be worked out of the zone by Goodman. And on the puck now, number 22, Nelson. He's poke checked, but holding the puck in there is Neith, or Neith, N-E-I-T-H. I hope I say that right. 2-on-2, here come the Aggies. It's Moser with speed around the defense. In front, he's forced behind the net, wrap around. Oh, he just missed the post. He tried to wrap it around, and it went right across the goal line and hit that far post and came back. Fernandez was there looking for it as well. Goodman, and here come the Rams. They're going to take a line change here. The Aggies able to clear the zone. McJimsey, oh, he had Kirkvliet breaking in. And on the backhand pass, just a little off the mark. And Kitagawa is going to cover for the whistle. Moser, the wraparound attempt. From left to right, the puck goes right across the goal line and stays out. Kirkvliet wins the face-off, center shot. Oh, and a save, Kitagawa as he robbed Morgan McJimsey. Kirkvliet again is into the zone, near side. Sends it for McJimsey again, and Kitagawa got a piece. Loose puck in front of the net, and the Rams cleared out. Kirkvliet will gather it up in the neutral zone, and Ball asks for it. Instead, he goes the other direction. It's David Higgs into the zone late. As he made a move at the blue line, that puts Kirkvliet off sides. And the Aggies had that line really on a buzz right there and couldn't put one in. Just over 5 minutes expired here in the opening period. And still no score in the game. Here's Mueller. He'll skate it into the zone. Looks at the net. Oh, knocks off the glove of Kitagawa. That was labeled for top corner as Mueller gets off a good wrist shot. Mueller's going to hold it in near point. It's behind the net. Walking out in front, and another sharp angle shot from Dagan Walton. And Kitagawa again with a save. Working it forward is Morris, but it's Mueller who picks it up. He's checked out of the play. Now a loose puck tipped forward, an upcoming penalty to the Rams, and into the zone comes O'Brien. And as the Rams touch it up, O'Brien a little feisty. He took a check after the whistle there, and he goes after a Rams player. But no penalty there. Cutshaw is on that line with O'Brien and Walton tonight. And on the trip from the initial penalty, it's number 6, Haywood, as he tripped up Aggie defenseman coming out from behind Willenborg. 6 minutes off the clock here in the opening period. It's the first penalty of the game, so the first opportunity for the Aggies on the power play. It comes to Herman at the point. Behind the net, Lubin holds it up. Now he'll help it along. It'll come to Cutshaw near point. He works it forward, but it's taken there. Now worked up. Here comes number 15, Barrett, into the zone. Herman has the defense. They center, and now the Aggies with numbers. They'll work it back into the zone. Josh Kirklead is there, has a man across, sends a shot, score! Frank White with the power play goal. What a pass from Josh Kirklead. Duke sends one into the Aggie zone. And the Aggies promptly cleared out. Here's a 2-on-1 if they hustled. And played just out of the reach of Drew Decker. And it's Hellman who cleared it off away from the pressure. CSU able to gather up a loose puck and skate it forward. That's going to be Power. And then it's tipped into the zone by number 25, Campbell. Samuel Lindquist is on. He's lined up along the wall and ridden out of the play. Lindquist stays in. Then they send it out in front. It's cleared out by Todd Renee. Came outside the blue line, and yes, there was a whistle. It was late, but the puck did come across the line. So they moved Dagan Walton up to play line number 3. And it looks like Samuel Lindquist plays with Drew Decker tonight on that 4th line. Giles has it for the Rams behind Ostie. Now the Aggies will have an opportunity to send it across. It's tipped and then hops the stick of Fernandez. Now the Rams in their own zone. They're 4 wide. And they'll control the action. The captain will spin back. It's Barban. And he's got a man, Giles, off the boards, and he can't control the puck. Neither could Chase Ball, and that ends up right in on Ostie. Eight and a half minutes expired here in the opening period. The Aggies a 1-goal lead, as they have the power play goal, 1-0. CSU, not many shots on net yet in the opening period, but they've played some physical play and opened up the game a little bit as they've shown some speed. This puck wraps around the boards, and they'll never catch Moser as he's on it in the corner. Fernandez in front, and it's tipped away nicely by number 28, Smith. It comes back to the neutral zone. Flight has it, has to wait for a player on the delayed offsides. He has to give the puck away, and it's Knife who has it there. And he's able to clear the zone. Now 2-on-1 for the Rams. Into the zone. They'll look. Trying to send it across in a beautiful defensive play by David Higgs as he denies the pass across. Kyle Mueller sends it to the neutral zone, and Herman's going to pick it up. Alex Herman with speed. He's into the near corner. Spins away from the pressure. Centers. And it's just out of the reach of Josh Kirklead. Kirkley will knock down a clearing attempt, though, and march his way right back into the zone. Has Herman on the drop pass and missed him. Loose in the neutral zone, and it's going to be Herman, who's skating well and all the way back already in his own zone, picks up the loose puck. Smith will give it to Campbell. And the Rams will make a line change as they get the puck deep. Kyle Mueller's on it for the Aggies, and it's Kirkley in stride. He'll sprint ahead and away from one defender and put one on net. As he crosses the blue line, it's McJimsey. He'll settle a bouncing puck, puts it on net, and trying to sniff out the rebound there was Kirkfleet in front of the net. It's C.J. Westlake with the puck, and he'll throw it off the boards for Kirkfleet. Then Kirkfleet throws a shoulder, loose puck on Osty, tipped, rebound, and they missed the attempt as they found on a good rebound attempt right in front of the net. Here's O'Brien who puts one on Kitagawa. Walton plays it. And that pass intercepted. I'm telling you, this Rams team has some speed and abilities. And they play good hockey. Here's O'Brien in his own zone, makes a big circle. Now he's straight down the center of the ice. He'll give it to Dagan Walton into the zone, flip one toward the net, rebound. Walton will pick it up, tries to center. That's knocked down by Morris. Aggies are still on it. Now the puck will hop the stick of O'Brien, come to the near side where Cutshall ties up a man. But it is Giles who's going to pick up the puck for the Rams, and he'll send it forward where Taylor works it in the corner. Loose puck, and Westlake comes over. He'll throw a shoulder, still loose. CSU, 3 players in the corner. They come away with the puck. Walton now along the far wall. Tries to tie the puck up. He'll have help from Cutshall. It comes off the wall, and a good play from Chris Cutshall. Behind the net, CSU holds it in. Westlake ties up a man there. Cutshall back to help. Right in the faceoff circle. Loose puck and ripped down, and that's going to be a penalty. Westlake didn't have a choice as Taylor had skipped his way right out in front of Austin Willenborg, and Westlake had to rip him down, and he did. Actually, it was Cutshall with the penalty. It is a hook. And the first opportunity for CSU on the power play tonight. Just under, right at the halfway mark of the opening period. The Aggies able to score on the power play earlier in the period. We'll see what CSU can do here. That puck played with a high stick. And as CSU touches it up, it nullifies that action, and Lubin slaps the puck right back into the CSU zone. Picked up there by Morris. He looks for help, and he's got it in the form of Goodman. He'll play it off the wall. That was dangerous, and Smith is going to help him out. Now they're able to break out with speed through the neutral zone. Here comes Goodwin. Puts on the brakes and poke checked beautifully by Brett Fernandez and the Aggies team. Able to clear the zone. Kitagawa's going to play it off the boards and picked up there by Smith. With a head up, makes a move, and he's around Kirkville. Smith is into the zone, top of the circle, waits, sends it across, and that's chipped and knocked down. Kirkville, had the puck hop his stick. He wanted to break out, but instead peels back and then sends it down. It's picked up in the neutral zone. Here come the Rams. A little bit of a nifty drop pass there as Hayduke has it, sends it across. One-timer, and a slap shot saved by Osty. Saw it through a crowd and made the save. The Rams hold it in, no. A little bit of a kick save from the defenseman, but it says he's outside the line. Hellman tried to hold it in. Not a full-on slap shot. It's one of those shots that Cutshall and I were talking about last night, kind of a half wind. Still a lot on it, and Osty made a good save. 8 minutes left in the opening period, and 40 seconds still on the power play for the CSU Rams. It's Taylor, but he's checked, and it's taken away by Walton. It's in the skates of Decker, and onside, no. Offside, CSU. 3 along the blue line, one of them in, a step early. Tell you what, I got to figure out a way to get myself in that recliner over here to the right of our broadcast spot here. full-on service here. They get full catering and enjoy the game from a big old recliner. A guy and his girlfriend. I'm jealous. As Lane would say, I'm jelly, bro. There you go, pal. Through the neutral zone, here comes Taylor. He's in the zone, little drop pass again, and a big check as he pays to make the play. They send it across, good chance there, and just missing on the back door play was 25, that's Campbell. CSU still holds it in, sends it toward Austin, that's picked up, now driven forward by Cutshaw as he's out of the penalty box. Too deep are the Rams players, that means Cutshaw puts on the brakes. The Aggies make a line change, and it's Taylor again for the Rams. Kicked off the wall. And into the Aggie zone, it's Flight looking for his second of the night, saving a rebound. Fernandez is there, waits for the trailer. It's Westlake, and he can't put a shot on net. Westlake's behind the net now. And poke check by the defense. Number 29 for the Rams, can't make the clear. And right in front of the net, loose puck. All alone in front of the net, and Fernandez can't bang it in. Save Kitagawa on a rolling puck. .632 remaining in the first period. The score still 1-0. Aggies with the lead. Eccles stays with that opening line of Fernandez. Flight and Moser. Giles plays catch with a deep partner, Smith. Giles back on it as he and Smith traded passes. Now Giles off the glass down the ice. Should be an icing, and it is. Lane, I want you to know I changed it up tonight. Even though I wear jeans, I always have a fancy pair of shoes on. And tonight, I'm completely downplayed, wearing tennis shoes to the hockey game. I'm in tennis shoes and a t-shirt. It's Moser. Sends it deep in the corner. Fernandez has it back to Moser. Shot to save by Kitagawa. A good chance there from Austin Moser. Moser's in the corner. Wants to dance off the wall, and he does. He's stick checked, but hangs onto the puck. Straight away, he'll send it in the corner for Frank Flight. He overskates as he comes shoulder to shoulder with Knife. Todd Rene with the puck, and a good pass up to Moser. No, it's off the wall as Moser got too close. And the puck right off the wall and in his skates. He couldn't control it. CSU in their own zone. They'll give it away. No, and good second effort. As Kirklead again, he seems to be all over the place when there's a loose puck on the ice. They play it over the top of Kirklead, and here's Barrett. Barrett skates forward. The defense is there with Lubin. They put it on net. Austin makes the save. Now a loose puck in front as Mueller mishandles. And Barrett almost put one in as a miscue there by Kyle Mueller. Kirklead upended. Should be an upcoming penalty. No, they let it go. Now Lubin's going to ride him onto the wall. CSU still on the puck. Poke check by Mueller. And the shot comes in, but that's tipped down. Knocked out of the way by Herman. Good play there by Kyle Mueller to decline the shot. Mueller again on the puck. He'll survey with room to skate. Kyle Mueller still on it. He'll come near side. Gains the line, but he's offside. As Kirklead thought he was going to send it in. And makes a step off stride. Then Kirklead tells him, just dump it in. Mueller, a young guy, he's new to the Aggies team here, but he surely is coming in stride. Good brotherhood here the Aggies team has. They'll help these young guys along. Higgs over the top of everyone. The puck glides into the corners. He skipped it over everyone's head. Kind of like an alley-oop in basketball, huh? Herman digs away at the puck along the wall. He's shouldered out of the play. And the Rams able to clear. Hustling back is Kirkvliet. He'll play it in his own zone. Sends it across just out of the reach of Alex Herman. Should be an icing. And it is. 4 minutes left in the opening period. 1-0. The Aggies on top. CSU wins the faceoff and holds the zone. It's Chase Ball. Ball had some aggressive minutes last night, played well. Herman, bodies up in the corner. Now the puck squirts free, and it's going to be held in right at the blue line. Too bad, on the offhand were the Rams, and the Aggies able to bring it into the zone. Kirkvliet can't dance around the defense of Hayduk, and the Rams able to play the puck. They're on a line change, though. Should dump it here, and they do. And it's Kirkvliet who has the puck. He'll come behind the net. It's out of the reach of Chase Ball, but picked up by a teammate. He'll drift it back to Ball. Then they send it across. David Higgs has it. Lindquist now had an opportunity. It's in his skates, and picking up the puck was number 28, Doyle. First time we've called his name tonight. It is David Higgs who plays it behind his own net, off the glass. And it is Hunter Doyle in a battle along the wall. It comes to Decker. Decker picks it up. He'll skate around the defense. Still one man back is Decker. Deep in the corner, has Lindquist in front. Decker still holds. Gives it to Higgs. Shot and a save by Kitagawa on the rising shot from David Higgs. Decker opens the night where he left off last night with some excellent play. Picked up by the captain and pinched off by Westlake. That captain was Barban. And Westlake, a great defensive play. It's Decker. He'll give it up to Lindquist. Samuel Lindquist absorbs a big shoulder there as Taylor put the shoulder down. Lindquist comes across, had Taylor lined up, ready to repay the favor, and Taylor says no, thank you, and bails out. So welcome back, family out there in Des Moines, Iowa. Osty's family's out there watching, much appreciated. And Chris Herman, of course, with the update. Start the game, broadcast coming through well. How are you, Chris? Hope you enjoy the game tonight. Hey, Del Decker, shout out to you, pal, watching from Minneapolis, Minnesota. Enjoy the game tonight, pal. Aggies can't clear the zone. It's held in right at the point. Backhanded deep in the corner. And will be the Aggies' Mueller who picks it up there. A little bit of a chip pass. Here's Cutshaw. He'll chip it off the boards to himself. Interfered with, no penalty. And it's chopped off his stick at the last moment. O'Brien has the puck on his stick. As working forward was Lubin to hold it in. Walton wants to center and a bouncing puck. And Cutshaw couldn't put it in. There's a wild shot that comes in. And Kitagawa made a great save there as the puck bouncing around like a basketball. Lubin's going to hold it in. Tied up is O'Brien. Now Lubin again. This time he'll get it deep. Kitagawa's going to set it up behind his own net. Cutshaw picks it up right at the line, tries to work around the defense of Barrett, and luckily Barrett, for the Rams anyway, Barrett got a piece. Here's Chase Ball. He'll skate it into the zone as the Aggies are on a line change, put one toward the net, knocked down at the defense. Picked up by Breezechek for the Rams, but they can't control the puck, and they turn it over. Now the Aggies give it right back. Just under a minute left in the opening period. Chase ball on it there. But the Rams are going to hold it in right at the hash mark, send it to the point, whip it toward the net, looking back door or for a tip, and nobody there. Off the wall near side now. They send one toward the net, and Osti picked it up through a crowd. There was a tangle of people. Chase ball tied up in front of the net with Nelson. Osti just got a piece, and it's up and out of play. There's a kick save by Osti on a late opportunity, and the Aggies send it forward. Moser's going to get there. He'll have help from Fernandez. Moser in the corner. He's hassled all the way. Moser still hangs on. Now he gives it to Fernandez. Flight wants it in front of the net, and the pass behind him. Picked up again by Moser. He drags it behind his back and then has it tipped off his stick. Fernandez wants the center. That'll come to David Higgs. One-timers. The Aggies send it across. Comes from Chase ball. And the horn will sound. That'll end the first period. It's 1-0. The Aggies with the lead. And we'll take our first intermission break. Be back with second period action. Horrible. Oh, is that what you're laughing at? Welcome back for second period action. Lane has a friend here tonight. He's standing up. For those of you that have been to the ice arena, we stand up on a platform. We look right over the edge, see the players as they walk out on the ice, and his friend is unfamiliar with the perfume that hockey players wear.
Yeah, he's not used to it at all.
Only his second hockey game ever, but for me, it's the same as roses. I love the smell of hockey.
I don't know, when it sneaks up on you, it's pretty.
All right. Those of you hockey moms out there, you know exactly what we're talking about. The Aggies this period work from left to right. And it is 1-0. The Aggies have the lead here as they had a power play goal in the opening period. None yet for CSU. CSU controls the puck in their own zone, and this is Goodman. He tries to dance around Moser, and that was dangerous. But with the second effort, they cleared the zone. Moser standing right in the faceoff circle. They tried to skip it through his skates. Nearly gave it away. CSU is going to clear the zone. They'll race forward. Now it's Barrett. He wants to send one across. Had a player there, and Todd Renee had him tied up. Renee in the skates of Moser, and it's picked up again. And work back in. That's Morris. Barrett now. Moser takes it away. He'll head off on a line, change his flight. The lone man in. No, we had Fernandez still helping. And it's caught in the gear of a CSU player. Should be a face-off inside the CSU zone. Minute and a half in, it's the first line change for the Aggies. There's a shot from David Higgs. And a save by Kitagawa. Face off again. David Higgs will hold it in. Rip it behind the net. As the Aggies, Herman sends it back to the point. It's on the offhand for Higgs, but he'll send it across. Alex Herman again shoots, and a blocker save. As Kitagawa got over, McJimsey looking for the tip in front. Behind the net, McJimsey tied up. And it comes to Herman. He'll send it to the point. Chase Ball has it. He'll come near side. David Higgs sends one to the front of the net. Just looking for a tip, and that's stopped and skated out by Smith, who sends one in on Osti from the neutral zone. An easy catch and save for Willenborg. Mueller for Lubin, and they'll have help from Walton. He'll skip it off the glass. Nearly taking that away was Cutshaw. It's Campbell now, and he works into the zone, sends one across, off the net, and that means it's going to wrap all the way around the boards and down the ice. No icing as CSU is there first. And they look to clear the zone. Lubin's going to throw a shoulder, and losing a stick is Lubin. Lubin comes back, though. He plays the body, knocks a man down. The puck comes free. Lubin playing without a stick. Throws another shoulder. He doesn't need a stick. Just let him play. It's O'Brien in the corner. The CSU sends it to the point. Rising shot, knocked down, and it ends up behind the net. And Cutshaw will clear the zone. Walton kicks the puck out of his skates, and Cutshaw plays it. Westlake was in, playing forward. Cutshaw sends it across. The open man was O'Brien, and it's just behind and out of stride. Comes to Rene, and he sends one toward the net. Knocked down. Now Rene tries to go flat. And a beautiful check from Fernandez as he stands up a man with a nice open ice check. And a mountain of Osti fans out there. More fans watching from Dubuque, Iowa. That's Aunt Sue and Uncle Bill. Happy to have you on the broadcast tonight. Osti's playing great with 3 straight starts and only allowed 1 goal so far. And we're happy to have you on the broadcast. Enjoy the game. Morris sent it behind the net, but Todd Rene was waiting. Cutshaw has it. He's looking for Fernandez. It's off the boards. Fernandez going to hustle in, but he won't beat out Smith. And he'll take him down, though, as Smith upended by Fernandez and heads to the front of the net. And the centering attempt from Flight doesn't get through. Now here's a break for the Rams, and Osti way out into the high slot and nullifies the advantage. Great play and awareness by Austin Willenborg. Moser spins away from the check of Goodman, and Goodman comes up with the puck. He'll send it to open ice, and nobody's there except C.J. Westlake. Westlake fans on the attempt and had to just backhand it toward the far wall to avoid the giveaway. Rams will send it deep. Osti behind his net. He'll set it up. Now pitch it on the backhand to David Higgs. There's an errant pass. It'll be an icing against the Aggies with 15:43 on the clock. Puck behind the net, a mountain of players there, charge after it, and it squirts free. Alex Herman has it. And it's loose in the neutral zone. Moser gathers a loose puck, sends it to Flight in front, and he can't chip it in. Herman now sends one toward the net. Flight's there again. This will come to Ball. He'll send it across to Higgs. Now back to Chase Ball. Ball, a shot, just missed the outside of the net. It's Moser behind the net, sends it in front, some tic-tac-toe passing. And Flight couldn't get a stick on it. David Higgs has it. And Herman on the backhand, he'll send it in. It's Josh Kirkley. Kirkley zips one toward the net. And just getting a piece was Kitagawa. It's up and out of play. CSU's been good in the faceoff circle tonight. They win one there but can't clear the zone. Ball holds it in. Now they're behind Kitagawa. Now they want to break out. There's a pass behind the player, but received good by Power as he received that pass from the backside. The Aggies send it in deep again. It's played there by Breezecheck, but he's checked out of the play hard, and they'll give it away to the Aggies. Still loose in front in the high slot and taking it there, but taking a slash is McJimsey, and on the delayed penalty, Osti's going to head to the net or to the bench. He won't make it, though. The CSU touches up, and the Aggies are going to go to the power play. And it is number 20, Breezecheck. Who sits in the penalty box. So the second power play opportunity for the Aggies of the night. And the first one successful. Let's see what they can do here. Moser along the hash marks. He'll give it to ball. Winding, shooting. It doesn't get through as the defenseman got a piece up top. That was Barrett. They'll fight for the puck behind the net. Fernandez tied up there with Smith. He'll have help, and the Aggies dig it away. And the attempted pass to David Higgs is about 2 feet high. The puck will end up in the Aggie zone. Right back in, David Higgs. He'll stand at the top of the circle, drifted into the corner. Picked up and worked forward by the Aggies. They'll give it to Chase Ball. Now David Higgs again, straight away is Moser. Moser now for Higgs. Moser heads to the front of the net. Here comes the puck. It's loose in front. They bang away. It's still loose. And kicked out finally by the Rams into the corner. Top of the circle, the Aggies set it up again. McJimsey, now Ball. McJimsey in front, kicks it to his stick, shoots, and scores! Morgan McJimsey. They're going to wave this one off, but McJimsey from about 15 feet out kicks the puck in a crowd up to his stick and then launches it up into the corner of the net. They're going to give Brett Fernandez a cross-checking penalty and wave the goal off. And too bad. It was a dazzler from Morgan McJimsey. The score remains no goal. It remains 1-0. The Aggies on top. 4-on-4 skating now for a minute in the faceoff in the Aggie zone. Unfortunate. Fernandez takes the cross-check. Hellman for the Rams. Plenty of open ice there on the big ice sheet at the Eccles Ice Arena. And plenty of room to skate. Herman back checked. He's forced to dump it in. And it's played there by Hellman. He'll give it away though. Wraparound. And the loose puck, and Westlake tries to bunch it in. Nice wraparound there from Herman. Westlake still on it. He's double teamed. And now settled down by Kirklead. He's right at the blue line and forced to chip it high as he was double teamed. Rene has the puck. Has it chopped off his stick, but it comes out in front. Loose puck, shot saved by Kittigaw. He robs Herman. Oh my. Kirklead in the race for the puck. He'll get there first. They wave off the icing. Kirklead upended. Behind the net, playing it there is Nelson. He's challenged by Westlake. Nelson still on it. Out of the box, the penalized player. Breeze check, and now a power play for the Rams. They tried to go back door. Had it open, and the fans on the shot, number 4. Nope, that was 24. That can't be his name. I'm going to have to check that. But he found on the backdoor attempt, had a little bit of room to put it in. And comes up wide. That'll be picked up far side, and Giles has it there. He'll backhand it deep. It's played by Hayduke. Hayduke's going to hold the puck. They want it at the point and give it. Looking, shooting, rising shot, tipped, and a save, Osty. Oh my, a save on a tip right in front. And Osty stayed with it. What a save. Yeah, best save of the night there from Willenborg. This will come to number 4. That's Morris. He'll send it across, and it's picked up right along the blue line. Challenge for Moser. Only 14 seconds left in the advantage for the Rams. And they're send it to the point again, right straight away. Now top of the circle. Wide in, now straight away again. Looking for another shot, but a one-timer from Morris. And just off the outside of the post by about a whisker. Turning with the puck again, Smith. He's a pretty good quarterback. 2 Aggies get tied up. No penalty there, and an advantage to the Rams. Kick save, Osty. Back to even skating, or 5-on-5, and it's Moser. Has it chipped off his stick, and he'll regather and pitch it deep. Fernandez, the penalized player, back on. Dances out in front, backhand save, and Fernandez right on top of the goalie. And Kittigawa was going to hang on to it. Now they get some high sticks in there. As they come down on top of Moser there with a high stick, the referee standing watching the action. As that's a dangerous play when you come up and give a tomahawk chop across the helmet. Nearing the midway point of the hockey game, the Aggies hanging on here to a 1-goal lead. And a feisty CSU Rams team. Hey, shout out to you, the Vivians up there. Enjoy the game tonight. And exactly right, we'll see you on senior night. We'll look forward to that coming up here in about a month's time. The Aggies looking for a tip in front. Decker was there off the attempt from Boyle. Or Hunter Doyle, I mean. Lubin plays it off the wall. Here's Decker and Cutshall, 2-on-1. Decker shooting, kick save. Cutshall scores! On the rebound, Chris Cutshall puts it in. And this one's going to be waved off as well. They say he kicked it in. Did he kick it?
Well, if they had video replay, which we could do for them, they would see that he did not sweep his leg. Well, at least from what I could see.
Well, let's go back and we'll look again. The next break, we'll go back and watch.
And it's as long as there's no kicking motion, right?
Yeah, if it just bounces off his leg. Here's Decker again. Drew Decker shooting, save, rebound, Lindquist. No, he can't put it in. Now Lindquist tied up, and there's a scuffle as they throw punches at Samuel Lindquist. And Lindquist comes back a little bit, but now they'll separate. It's going to be a penalty. And Morris most likely coming to the box here as he got up high on Samuel Lindquist. No, it's not Morris. They're going to bring number 10 over Giles. And we'll see. I didn't see that penalty. Nevertheless, the Aggies right back to the power play. It is Cutshall who holds. He'll send it in deep right along the red line. Wraparound attempt through the crease. Shot. Score! A power play goal, and it is Josh Kirkvliet who puts it in. On the wraparound attempt, the puck squirts through everyone and finds Kirkvliet standing right in the faceoff circle on the far side. He makes no mistake. He bangs it home. The Aggies 2-0. And the second power play goal of the night for the Aggies. Just over. Just past the halfway mark of the hockey game. 9:40 on the clock. I apologize, we don't have the clock going tonight. And I have been terrible at giving time updates. CSU can't clear. Flight holds it in front of the net. Fernandez spinning, shooting, and a save, Kitagawa. Rams will send one behind the net. The check from Flight. Now Renee plays defense. Bouncing puck, Flight behind the net, and there's going to be another penalty, and this is coming up to the Aggies. And there'll be some more 4-on-4 skating as Frank Flight is escorted to the penalty box. No, it won't be 4-on-4 skating. That's right. The Aggies with a power play goal. So Flight is in the box. That's going to lead to a power play for the Rams. They had a good opportunity on their last power play with some good shots on net. We'll see how the Aggies respond here on the penalty kill. Decker Walton, David Higgs, and Chase Ball, the penalty killers. Face-off win to the Aggies. And it comes to the blue line. Decker and Walton both tied up, but the Rams take it away. They'll send it straight away. Shot, and it's blocked out by Osti. Was headed wide anyway. Decker hustles over, but the puck's behind the net. Higgs plays it there. Now the Rams take it away. They'll skate top of the circle. Hayduk has it. He'll leave Morris at the point. That's knocked down by Decker. Can he clear? No, it's held in by Morris. He'll give it back to Hayduk. Hayduk stick handles. This time he goes across, and it's picked up by the Rams. They'll send it in front of the net. Save! Oh, no. That went wide of the net. Osti may have gotten a piece as the puck rifled wide by Power. Number 9, Power. And a Power shot. Knocked wide by Power. Both the player and the velocity of the puck. Just so you know, Lane, I went home tonight and was decontaminated when I walked in the house by your mother. There's a lot of illness going around. The flu has hit our small town of 5,000. I went home and my wife, going crazy, she decontaminated me at the back door. Most times that'd make me happy, leaving my clothes at the back door, but not in this case. Sorry, it's probably more information than you want to know, but since you're coming home tonight, expect the same treatment. There's the Rams will fan on a clearing attempt, and luckily they have help. And they're able to clear the zone. This should be a penalty again to Lindquist. No, he gets away with one there as he tackles a player from behind. Morris for the Rams is going to pick it up there. And now a check from Lindquist. And it's Hayduk who shakes his head after that good check. The Aggies will clear the zone. The scoreboard has taken a dive here and has gone straight blue. Not sure if they've lost time or not. But everything's gone from the scoreboard. They have the one working at the other end of the ice, so we're good. 7:23 left in the second period. The Aggies a 2-goal lead. Smith for the Rams is tied up, and a loose puck again. The Aggies short-handed, plenty of opportunities. O'Brien behind the net, backhand as he wanted to wrap it around. Plenty of wraparound attempts coming from the Aggies tonight. And the Rams are going to ice the puck. As the teams are back at full strength. The icing whistle blows. 7 minutes left in the period. The scoreboard's back. On that east side of the rink. Herman a one-timer off the face-off, and Kitagawa got a piece. Puck pops straight into the air. Ends up on the stick of Kirk Vliet. Inside of the net, the Aggies play it there. This time, it'll come wide, and with speed, here come the Rams into the zone. Westlake, some good defense, throws his shoulder, and the puck harmlessly dribbles into the corner. Westlake has it tied up in his gear. And how many times does that happen? Twice in a game. I wish I could do two things at once, talk and chew gum. How about talk and keep score? There's a nifty shot that comes in right on Osti, and he'll make a stick save. And that should be an icing to the Aggies, and it is. We'll see if we can set up the timer for the third period. I'll give it a try. Renee. Some nifty work on the skating. And then he's attacked and loses the puck. Has help from Kirkville. Now Herman's going to pick it up. Alex Herman goes cross ice on the stick of McJimsey. Too hot. McJimsey couldn't control it. He regathers though. Sends it on in front. Alex Herman robbed by Kitagawa, who goes from near post to the other side of the net. Got a blocker on it and robbed Alex Herman. Herman looking at a shore goal, and Kitagawa. The Kitty has played a great game tonight. In net for CSU. Face-off win to the Aggies. They'll send it toward the net. And the shot dribbles to the corner. Lindquist is there. He'll dig away at it. No, he's upended. Still on the puck, though. He'll spin away from the pressure and drift the puck into the corner where it's taken away by the Rams. A little bit of a launch pass knocked down by Lubin. And then has help from Hunter Doyle. Doyle sends it to the neutral zone where the Rams send it right back in on net. And Osti steers it toward Lubin. Lubin has it in the skates of Decker, but he receives the pass and then can't send it forward. It'll come over to Doyle. He'll send it in. That puck ends up on net. And Kitagawa's going to drop it side of the net. And with 5:25, they play on. There's a high puck, lands right on the center ice dot. And Lubin plays it. Now the Rams have it. A nice stick check by Lindquist. Pokes it forward. And now a battle in the neutral zone. Cutshaw is there digging away at the puck. And he's checked from behind. Now we'll hop right back up. No penalty. Here's Flight to the front of the net. And he can't put it in. Another check from Frank Flight. Now it comes to Lubin. The puck hops his stick, but he's got time to gather the puck as the Rams were on a line change. Now it's Flight. He and Fernandez into the zone together. Flight snaps one toward the net and missed the cage altogether. Probably looking for a tip for Fernandez. Flight behind the net has Fernandez out front. And Fernandez sweeps at the puck. And it'll come to the neutral zone. Chase ball, gives it to Higgs. He centers one to Flight. It's too hot. Bounces off his stick. Now a loose puck in the zone. And that'll come to Fernandez. He's onside. Drops it for Moser. And Moser vacated the spot. He'll pick it up again, though. Send it across. Ball. Centers. David Higgs. Backhand. Just over the crossbar. Now behind the net, Josh Kirkville will work with it. David Higgs has it there. Higgs wraps it around where Moser waits. He settles a rolling puck, and Moser backhands it for Higgs. Backdoor. David Higgs scores! And I think we're going to have another assist from Josh Kirkville on a fantastic pass across for David Higgs. And Higgs makes no mistake. He goes top shelf. And the Aggies a 3-goal lead with 3:55 remaining in the second period. I thought that was Higgs on the far side, and then he passed it across, and Higgs received it. So maybe that was Higgs to Higgs, Lane.
Pass to himself.
Yeah, there's a kick save from Osti. And the puck into the corner. Now along the wall. They send it to the point. Shot. And it's knocked down. Now here's a chance. McJimsey had it in his skates, or he could have broken out and away down the ice. Higgs sends it up and hustling forward to McJimsey. He'll get there and wave off the icing. He's got speed and works it around the net. He'll come all the way to the blue line. Now straight down the slot. Snaps it. And it's blockered out of there by Kitagawa. McJimsey able to come around the net, had it on his offhand, but as he came around, made the adjustment and got a pretty good wrist shot away. 3 minutes left in the period.
I don't know if you've noticed, but have you called the shots on goal in a while?
Oh, we have that up there. 32 shots on goal so far for the Aggies. Here's Westlake. Oh, and he hits his own player in front of the net. Now here's a 2-on-1 developing for the Rams. In the blocker save, Osty. Picked up by Walton. He'll send it along the wall. It's Cutshaw. Now 2-on-2. Here come the Aggies. Cutshaw sends it forward. Hustling is O'Brien. O'Brien's got the puck. Gives it to Walton. Shoots. Knocked out the defense, and Walton, the backhand attempt on the rebound. Off the defenseman, he pitched it just wide. Aggies are on the delay. Now they touch up. 2.5 minutes left in the second period. 33 shots on goal for the Aggies and 14 for CSU is what shows on the clock. Played with a high stick. The Rams touch it, so no whistle. Comes to Lubin at the point. He'll whip one toward the net, and the defense kicks it out. Skating with speed through the neutral zone. It's Goodman, and he's checked by Lubin. Lubin again throws another shoulder. Goodman comes back at him, and Rams go down off the shoulder from Gavin Lubin. Frank Flight has it alone in front. O'Brien backhand. How to save Kitagawa. A golden opportunity for O'Brien.
I just noticed the shots on goal just because how their goalie has stopped.
Oh,
34.
yeah.
That's crazy.
Oh, he's playing out of his head. Fantastic. Kitagawa on fire despite the fact the Aggies have put in 3. Rams into the zone. A beautiful poke check from David Higgs. Here's Moser. Flight into the zone with him. Raises the stick to let him know he's there. Backdoor. Moser shoots. And another save, Kitagawa. Flight was open on this near side. And Moser couldn't get the puck through. Moser's going to hold it. Now be upended on the trip. And the Aggies are going to go on the power play. And unintentional from Taylor as he just got his stick tied up with Moser. But it doesn't matter. It's a trip, and the Aggies headed to the power play. It's Herman who controls the action for the Aggies right here at the start of the power play. Lubin's going to help. It's Cutshaw straight away. He'll settle the puck. Shoot! Loose in front. Still a rebound. Kirkley can't bang it in. Nice save, Kitagawa again on the initial shot from Cutshaw. Rams skate it to the center ice line, then send it in behind Willenborg. 1.5 minutes left in the penalty to Taylor. The Aggies with the man advantage here. Cutshaw plays it around one defender as he passes off the wall to himself. Now looks to split the defense, and the defense chips it off his stick. Flight's got the puck. He'll reverse direction, hold it along the hash mark, send it to Cutshaw. Straight away, snaps it toward the net, and another save, Kitagawa on the blocker. Puck wraps around and into the neutral zone where Cutshaw will give it to Frank Flight. Flight, one hand on a stick. He's into the zone. Around the defense. No, he's forced wide, but maintains the puck. Sends it across. And a one-timer by Kirkvliet up over the crossbar. Herman's got it. He'll snap one through a screen. And Kitagawa, standing tall, he makes the save. 12 seconds left in the second period. Face-off win, and Higgs straight away has time, shoots, and it hits Fernandez. Loose puck in front, McJimsey sent it right through the crease. And the horn sounds. The second intermission is upon us. We'll take a break and be back with third period action. You're watching Utah State Aggies Ice Hockey on the Aggie Blue Ice YouTube channel. It's 3-0. The Aggies with the lead over CSU. Nearly set here for third period action. The Aggies with a 3-goal lead. It's 3-0 as we head to the third period. Now, Lane, besides the decontamination process I went through, did you notice how everyone's looking at me here at the game? I just want you to know that your mother also made me wear Lysol for deodorant on my way back to the game tonight.
Why?
To keep all the bugs off me. Dude, I'm telling you what, there is a lot of illness going around, and we've been lucky. We've dodged the bullet, kept it away from our family, but I'll tell you what, I feel bad. For all the people that are sick out there, it's a little bit out of control. And I'm just joking with you, Lane. I have regular deodorant, not Lysol.
Well, that's good. I kind of believe you, though.
What's that?
I said I would believe you, though. To see you doing something like that.
That's right. I'm telling you, your mother, she's on a rampage to keep it out of the house. We'll be lucky if we get in tonight. It's David Higgs. He keeps the action on. As we start this third period here, Aggies, the waning moments of a power play. That pass is intercepted at 3-2-1 and out of the box. Is Mr. Taylor, we're back at even strength. There's a pass that gets away from Alex Herman, but he chases it down anyway. And now he's taken down on the ice from behind, no penalty, and the Rams able to clear it through the neutral zone, but no further as it's tipped out of the zone. Rams will make a line change. That puck's played forward. All good play by Morris as he keeps it in the zone for the Rams. They try to chip it around David Higgs. Now a loose puck. Kirk Valite's going to help. Kirk Valite hard off the wall, and the Rams send it right back in. Ball finally gets it up. It's through Morgan McJimsey. Coming out, Kitagawa. He'll poke it all the way to the neutral zone. Now it's taken by McJimsey again. Here come the Rams. It's Nelson. And Barrett has it now. Barrett sends it across, and into the zone come the Rams. They'll charge right toward the net. And it's kicked out by the defense of Westlake. C.J. Westlake spins in the corner, plays it off the back of the net. Fernandez is going to pick it up. No. He's challenged there with his second effort. He does send it back behind the net. McJimsey waits for it. McJimsey has Fernandez, and Fernandez pitches it forward. Now it's on the stick of Kirk Valite. Drags it behind his back. Can't make it to the front of the net. Sent behind the cage there, and now the Rams. It's Barrett, who's challenged by Westlake. Now it's Goodman. A lot of play in the neutral zone to start the third period here. Fernandez has it. He'll give it across ice. Now it's Flight. Flight chips it into the zone, still holds it, shoots, and whistles it wide. Just missed that near post. Lindquist is on, and Samuel Lindquist has it taken away, and that puck will dribble all the way in on Osti, who covers, and he'll hold for a whistle. Shout out to the Fernandez family watching from sunny California. Thank you for the text. We hope you enjoy the game. This is Lubin, who circles behind the net. He'll give it away, though, and the Rams will scoop it up in the neutral zone. Played forward, and a good open ice check from Gavin Lubin. Jars the puck free, but it's picked up by Smith. He's upended by Lindquist, and now it's Flight into the zone. Lindquist just offsides. He tried to hold that back foot back, but he ends up offside. So the Lindquists are expecting baby number one coming up here anytime in the coming weeks. Congratulations to them already. And his in-laws, the Jenkins, watching from Montana. Everybody loves Montana. into the zone. March the Rams. High shot up over the crossbar. There's a delayed penalty coming up against the Aggies. And Kitagawa heads to the bench. Touch up by the Aggies, and we'll get the call. Well, it looks like it's going to go against C.J. Westlake. He comes off the player bench, and he might get an invitation over. No. It's Chris Cutshaw, his second penalty of the night.
Is that the second time you've called Westlake on the penalty?
I know, they look alike. I called Westlake before, and it was Cutshaw.
You gotta look for the pink string.
I know, that's how I know it's Cutshaw, because of that pink string, actually. Yeah. When he gets on a roll and comes through the skating, through the neutral zone, I always pick it up. If he didn't have that pink string, I'd be lost. There's a stick save from Willenborg, and Decker can't clear the zone. It's held right at the point. Decker still charging forward. He'll have help, and this time it's sent out by Higgs. Smith will pick it up for the Rams. And the penalty killers have been great again tonight for the Aggies. Dagan Walton, some crossover skating to gain some speed as he hustles back to play defense. He applies the stick check, but the puck comes to the point. Now right in that face-off circle, they look to go backdoor, and Higgs says no to the pass. It's Morris straight away, now top of the far circle. They'll give it to Morris again, straight away. They come near side, fanning on that pass, and that allows Chase Ball to make a poke check. Deep in the corner, they come back where it's played by Smith. Now Morris wants to shoot. The defensive there. Morris waits, shoots, and he hits Drew Decker. And Decker spins and clears the zone. Drew Decker having a fantastic outing tonight. Higgs slaps it off the glass and down the ice. Kitagawa's going to sneak out and play it as he gives it to Hellman. Hellman, a nice pass across and then worked forward, and it's Westlake who's on now with Lubin. Fernandez is also on the second half of this penalty kill. 30 seconds. All that remain in the penalty to Cutshaw. Fernandez will clear as the puck spins its way down the ice. Kitagawa is going to set it up again. Only 15 seconds now in the penalty to Cutshaw. And one more breakout opportunity for CSU. They play it off the wall, and it's picked up by Todd Rene. Rene can't clear the zone. Fernandez is there to help. He clears it out, and it's picked up by Samuel Lindquist. He had a break, but the puck never made it. Lindquist gives it up, and it's played forward by Hellman. He wants to shoot, and he does. Save Osti. Hit him right in the numbers, and the Aggies sent it down. They wave off the icing, and there's 14 and a half minutes left here in the third period. The Aggies a 3-goal lead. Sprinting up that far side and then checked off his skates as McJimsey applies the check. Straight good pass for Alex Herman, and Herman has room to skate. Looking for a trailer, and it ends up on the stick of Power. Power for the Rams. Stick handle, shoots, and Osti makes a save on the rising shot. There's a loose puck in front. Mueller plays it forward, and it's on the stick of Kirk Vliet. Kirk Vliet with a head up, snaps one toward the net. He didn't miss by much. Puck will wrap around to the neutral zone, picked up by Mueller. Mueller waits. Now he'll skate forward, onside. Mueller shoots, and he's up over the top of the crossbar. Kirk Vliet spins it toward the net. It hit McJimsey in the skates and came to a dead stop right in the blue paint. And Kitagawa covers it. Face-off win for the Aggies. Ball now. Higgs scores! It's a C9 puck. David Higgs from the blue line Just a beautiful floating wrist shot. And snaps the back of the net. That's 2 goals tonight for David Higgs. Now Higgs in his own zone, settles the puck, sends it forward. It's a strike to Cutshall, or to Moser. He couldn't split the double team, no, and David Higgs is back on it. Now Frank Flight looking to center. Now it comes to Higgs again. He'll snap it over, and Moser picks it up. Has chase ball at the point, but he gives it instead to Fernandez. Now David Higgs tried to center it back across and didn't get enough of the puck. And the Aggies are offsides on the delay. They wave off the icing there. And Utah State takes it away. There's a beautiful pass for Cutshall. Some crossover skating. He's straight away. And Lou lost control of the puck at the last moment. Moser has to avoid a check. Cutshall has the puck. Backhand just over the top of the net. From point blank range. Put some time in.
Oh. You want to run the clock, I guess? Hey, start it when it gets down to 12 minutes.
All right.
That's what it's set for right now.
It's picked up by Renee. He sends it right in on net from the center ice dot. I'm telling you, buddy, I can keep track of this.
Okay.
I'm going to try and keep track of the time here in the third period. It's going to test all my skills, pal. See what I mean?
Yeah.
Forgot to hit resume. There's a high puck that ends up far side in the corner. They send it to the point. Cutshall has it. Renee shoots through a crowd, tipped in front, and just wide of the net. The Rams pick it up in front, look to clear, and they will.
I need to throw
Here
another
come
goal
the
on.
Rams, 2-on-2. They'll send to one. Osti makes a
Reach
save.
down and hit the plus key. Plus. Just hit the plus key. It'll add a goal for the Aggies.
There we go. It's 4-0, so we fixed the score as well.
This is what we get for not having.
Yeah, no helpers, buddy.
Yeah.
Loose puck in the Aggie zone. The Rams snap it toward the net. Glosty, a glove save. Still a face-off in the Aggie zone. That's gathered up and sent forward. It's Samuel Lindquist who has the puck and plenty of room to skate. Samuel Lindquist deep in the corner and avoids the check, and he's in the far corner now and holds the puck still. Has a man at the point, gives him the puck, snap toward the net, rebound. Flight can't put it in. Kitagawa has it. It's still loose and tipped out at the last minute. Sent back in, saved Kitagawa's. Lubin put one on net. Flight's behind the cage. Now Lindquist helps. Lindquist gives it to Lubin, snaps one, and that hits a defensive player and floats up and out of play. McJimsey and Kirkvliet on together now. Kirkvliet reaches a stick forward, but the Rams able to clear. Here they are 2-on-1. Into the zone, shoot, and a save. Osti, he got a blocker on it. The chase ball has it. They take it away, do the Rams. They'll drift out to the point, now send it in along the hash marks. The ball on the backhand clears the zone. And it's Alex Herman. Now McJimsey shoots, save Kitagawa. High up in the air, the puck bounces. And they're going to say McJimsey got a piece of it. And that means it's a hand pass. Losing an edge of the Rams players. That means Herman able to work into the zone. He's wide of the net, still holding, sends it out in front, and it's tipped and worked forward. Chase ball's going to have to hustle as working it and racing toward the puck was number 15. That's Barrett. And ball able to nullify that mini break. Now chase ball has the puck. Scoops it high. It's going to land right in the front of McJimsey. And too hot as it ends up right in on Kitagawa. He's going to hold for a whistle. An interesting looking play there. Chase ball tried to launch it high and drop it in front of McJimsey. That's a hard thing to do here at the Eccles Ice Arena because we have a pretty low ceiling.
It's a Weber State tactic right
there. Yeah, that's right. Weber State at home, they'll scoop it really high and let it drop almost straight down, and they did it a couple times to the Aggies. I've seen it. Rams have the puck. They give it to the captain, and that is Barbin. Barbin overskates, and Flight takes it away. Still loose. Now Flight has it again. It's Moser who touches. They're going to say that's another hand pass. Flight knocked it down, and Moser touched it. And that'll be a face-off in the Aggie zone. Shots on goal so far, 45 for the Aggies. And 20 for the Rams. Flight along the wall, help from Renee. Now Flight sends it forward. Chipped out of the air by Moser. He's in a race for the puck. Moser can't quite get there. Not very often Moser gets out sprinted as Hellman had to work to get there at the same time as Moser. There is going to be a penalty, though, as Hellman continued through the play and put Moser into the boards. It's a rough. The Aggies back to the power play. Rams control that face-off, and they're able to clear the zone. It comes onto the stick of McJimsey. McJimsey spins in the neutral zone now straight away, gains the blue line, looks at the net, forced wide. He'll come to the point. David Higgs is there. Higgs on the puck, looking for that elusive third goal. It comes top of the, right along the blue line to Ball. He does some nifty work to keep it in as he was challenged. This will come to David Higgs, near point. Survey, still holds, sends one toward the net, but that's knocked down and doesn't get through. Goodman was in the shooting lane. The Aggies right back in along that blue line, and Moser takes the puck on his own stick, in the zone, out of the zone, back in the zone, and that is an offsides. So 8:20 showing on our clock, the game clock actually 8:25. So we're 5 seconds off, but we'll keep updating that, keep it as close as we can. Cutshaw has the puck on his stick, sends it toward the net. It's kicked out by Hellman, and CSU able to clear it down. Still a minute left, or Kitagawa, I mean. Hellman's in the penalty box still for another minute. This is Cutshaw. They give it to Flight. They gain the line. Flight, wait, shoots, and he'll miss the net. Picked up on the far side by Power, and he just swats at it, sends it down. It is Chris Cutshall with the puck. He'll send it to Gavin Lubin. Nifty pass to Flight in stride. Frank Flight looks at the net, surveys, has a man in front, no. Frank Flight still on the puck, far corner, gives it to Herman. Herman waits, now back to Flight, right in that face-off circle, back door, and it's denied by Power. Picked up by Kirkville. He'll make a move, give it to Flight behind the net, high puck, knocked down by Flight. Frank Flight spins away from the defense, the first one, but not the second one. Cutshall, one-timer, he fans on it, but he's got help from Kirkley. This is Herman, face-off circle, sends it across, and Flight can't pop it in. Cutshall's going to hold the zone and put a shot right on that. Rebound, no. Now there's a late whistle there, and an upcoming penalty. On the hook, and to the power play go the Rams. And it's Gavin Lubin who gets the escort to the box. In the corner, now they give it to Morris. Morris is straight away. He'll drop it off, now get it back. He's at the near point. Morris gives it along the hash marks to a teammate there. It's Breeze check. Now Morris whips it across the ice. Rising shot, and it's not on net. Hustling over the Aggies. Higgs can't backhand it out of the zone. Picked up and held there by Smith. He'll send it across. Now it's Morris. Morris tries to shoot, and David Higgs knocks it down. Still on it. They come near side. Now Morris. One-timer and a rocket. It was tipped in front and ended up over the top of the net and off the glass. What a bomb from Mr. Morris, number 4. Rams able to work around Fernandez. Shoot, and a blocker save, Osti. Rams win that face-off, and they've got it at the point. Still a minute left, 50 seconds left in the penalty to Lubin. They send one toward the net and a save. Osti again. Picked it up through a crowd and a big kick save. Still on it are the Rams. Along this near hash mark, they send it into the corner. It's off a skate, and a good check there coming from Westlake, and he clears the zone. A one-man wrecking ball, C.J. Westlake. .20 seconds left in the Lubin penalty. They'll send the puck near side. And Barbin works it forward. Now it's played by Goodman. He looks to go across the ice, and that's tipped and knocked down by Lubin. Right in front, and a save, Osti. Oh, my. Point-blank range, Osti kicked it out. They'll look to center it in again, and Westlake throws a check, knocks down a man in front. In that far circle, now they send it behind the net, and another big check comes from the Aggies. The stick is loose. Now it's Hellman shoots. That doesn't get through. Hellman again. Renee is there. They send it out in front. Only Aggies. There's Lubin's out of the box. Lubin throws a shoulder. Now the Aggies able to carry it forward. Late on a shift and out of energy. Brett Fernandez. He still makes it to the puck. And then head off on a line change. And a whistle. I'm not sure why they'd blow the whistle there. Now I know. Too many men on the ice, and the Aggies right back to the penalty kill. Oh, my. They bring Todd Renee over, and that it was an exhausted Brett Fernandez. And he'll be forced to stay on the ice, therefore, Coach Eccles will call a timeout here. and give that tired line a break. So there's actually 4:30 on the game clock, and we'll reset that and make sure we get it set up right.
Oh, just don't hit start is what we usually do.
Yeah, I'll just hold off a second. But actually 4:30 remaining in the game. The Aggies be shorthanded again. And that doesn't help the Aggies' chances to keep the Rams off the score sheet. It's a face-off in the Aggie zone. Oh, that hits a player on the Aggies team. No harm. Chase Ball took a stinger. Played it anyway. Walton's deep in the zone. And the Aggies, remember, shorthanded. He's double-teamed, now triple-teamed, and the puck squirts off the boards. And they're able to work it through the neutral zone, but no further. Dagan Walton still causing trouble. And it's David Higgs behind Willenborg, but held in by the Rams. Rooms to shoot. They sent it high slot, loose puck. They dig it out of the skates and clear the zone. Nice patience by Higgs. Cutshaw with the check there, forecheck. And the puck comes free, but the Rams will take it. They work into the zone. Look, shoot, hit him. They miss the net as they put it over the crossbar. Osti waving at it with the glove and just barely over the bar. Still held in by the Rams. Now cleared out. No, David Higgs couldn't get it past. Smith now side of the net. Sends it across and they score. Oh, my. Nothing you can do on a pass like that. And the Rams put one on the board. And it's 4-1. 46 shots on goal for the Aggies and 24 for the Rams. A nice play there as they put one in. Westlake with the puck on his stick, off the wall. The Rams take it, send it in. Westlake gets it right back. This time it's Moser who waits for the puck, gives it up to Flight. Frank Flight pitches it over now where Fernandez takes it near side, wraps it behind the net. Holding there is Todd Rene. Rene still on it as he battles right on those hash marks. He's double teamed and the puck is still loose. The Rams come away with it, but they can't clear the zone. Westlake was there. Now Campbell with the second effort will clear the zone. The Aggies are back on defense. The Rams will make a line change. That comes in on Osti. And he'll hold for the whistle. So as this one winds down, we just want to remind you, tomorrow night at 7 o'clock Mountain Standard Time, the other team from Colorado, Colorado University, I think it's the Buffaloes, CU, will be here to take on your Utah State Aggies. This is sent forward. It's going to be a break for the Aggies. It's McJimsey, shoots and scores! A well-placed shot, McJimsey rips it into the net. Into the Rams zone again. There's a scramble for the puck along the wall. Lubin is there. So is Alex Herman. It squirts free to the neutral zone. Kirkvliet comes over, throws a big shoulder, and now he's on the puck. Kirkvliet again. Lubin's going to help. And they still dig away at the puck. Now Herman has it. He'll send it forward again. McJimsey into the zone again. Spins, shoots, and a save by Kitagawa. He's faced a just amazing amount of shots tonight. As now the Aggies have put 50 on net. And I don't care what you say. Give Kitagawa at least the third star and maybe the second. He's played a phenomenal game for CSU. That puck's into the corner. Hustling there are the Rams. They're able to send it to the neutral zone, but no further. The Aggies send it right back in. They'll dig away at it as Walton is there. O'Brien's on the ice. Chase Ball has the puck now. He waits for the team to get onside, and they are. Now he'll send it on, and chasing after it is O'Brien. We near the 1 minute mark in the game. As charging forward is Goodman. There's a shot right on net. Osti is going to cover that one and make another save. All right, I picked a CSU guy, Lane. Who do you say is another star of tonight's game?
I would give one to Dave Higgs.
With two scores tonight, goals. David Higgs has played very well. And I say you might have to give number 3 to Osti. He's played great, not faced a lot of shots. 26, but he kept him off the board for most of the game. Just a shot right on net.
I don't know
and
if
kicked out
attention to call
by Kitagawa again.
Stars.
Into the Aggie zone. They work the puck, send it toward the net right in front, and it's cleared out by Chris Cutshaw. There's a loose puck. They're going to give it to O'Brien. Then hook him up. That should be a penalty. No, as O'Brien now hooked up again and ends up right in the net. And twice. They're going to let the Rams get away with a penalty. That should have been even maybe a penalty shot. As O'Brien had strides. Maybe the refs just want to go home, huh?
I think they're done.
That's what I think.
I'll tell you who I've seen all over the place. Drew Decker.
Oh, yeah, Drew Decker's played great tonight. How could we forget that? He's been awesome. Of course, a team effort, and we don't know too much, but.
Yeah, it's hard for me to pick stars.
Yeah, I know. I know. They've so many that have played great. Into the zone, one last rush, down to 15 seconds. Behind the net, David Higgs. He's pinched off, but squeezes through, sends it up. Todd Rene. Rene snaps one toward the net, tipped by Lindquist just wide. It's held there at the point, down to 5 seconds left in the game. Loose puck comes across. Rene gets there, but the horn will sound, and the game is over. Osti had another shutout cooking, and you give up 2 power play opportunities there in the third period, and the Rams able to put one in. Well, for Lane and I on camera, we sure enjoyed having you here watching the game with us tonight. We'll let you enjoy the handshakes, and the final is 5-1. The Aggies with the win. We'll see you tomorrow night at the Eccles Ice Arena.
One